Hi, everybody. I just thought I'd come in here and jump in. Hopefully, I didn't catch you at a bad time. But I don't know if this video is even going to record because no, honey, I was just doing a little video, honey. Okay. Um, I oh, I'm talking to you because my computer keeps saying McAfee total protection. Your computer has been logged in from Russia. Then I get rid of that thing and it comes back in. But so I don't know if it's going to. I don't think anybody's tried to get to me from Russia. I'm very trusting. There's nobody would try to even get to me from anywhere. So what I'm doing today is I'm trying to get started with another. With every time you hear a calling, that's another message coming in from McAfee or something. But I don't have McAfee on my action required. Renew your antivirus subscription. That's what it says. You think it's anything serious? I don't know. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. Oops, I'm trying to tape the edges of this. Okay, so far on this, let's get that critical virus alert. Okay, oh well. I'll have to have my son look at that for me. Now, I understand you're supposed to tape the edges of this. This is a kit that I bought off of eBay, and it's really old. It's really old, but look how cute it is. Here's the picture that goes with it. See the little girl picking and feeding flowers to the cow? I love cows, so I think that's adorable. And so it doesn't say when it was printed, when this was made, but it doesn't have a barcode on it, so I know it's old enough to not have a barcode. And it's got a needle with it, but the needle is really rusty. And so we won't use that needle. And it comes with all of this yarn right here, which they say first to cut the yarns in half. Well, I'll do that because I obey. I obey the directions. There, all of the yarns are now cut in half, so they're of a more usable size. There's one piece of thread here. I wonder what that thread's for. But it gives very explicit directions. On most all of the patterns that I got that are printed recently, the directions aren't written this detailed. There's details here and lots of details, a lot of directions. So, but it says use one ply unless otherwise indicated. Refer to diagram and photograph to help clarify the following instructions. Okay, the cow, being careful not to cover the lines on the linen. Stitch the body, tail, ears, legs, and face of the cow in cocoa, medium brown, and split stitch the tip of the tail, nose, lip, eyelids, and top knot on the cow's head. Aww, look at that, how cute. So there's a medium brown, that would be this here. And then there's a darker brown here. So they say use the medium brown, so that would definitely be that one right there. And so I'm still working on my dolls, but I have to take a break from them for a minute. And today I was kind of busy trying to organize a little bit more. But for me, organizing doesn't work well. It's against my religion or something. Not really. You know, you gotta quit I have to quit using the wrong words. Like I've got like a sarcastic personality, I guess you would call it. And so I don't say, I gotta be careful. Today I'm watching, I just stuff comes across my feed in YouTube, and then I just feel like, oh, I gotta watch that, and so I'll watch, and see. Well, I'm watching this girl, and this girl, she doesn't have but maybe 200 subscribers, not very many at all, and but she's a traveler. She's a traveler, is what she is. She calls herself a traveler, and but what she says is what she, I wonder if this here light is giving me too much something. Maybe it's supposed to go like this. Wait a minute. Just let me trick something here. Oh. Oh well, maybe that's better. Okay. She calls herself a traveler. And but a traveler apparently at one time was called a gypsy. And there's different kind of travelers too, she says. And it's actually, the traveler kind of fits into a like homelessness in a way, but not exactly. And she was giving the indications of the difference between a traveler and homelessness. And apparently there's a whole lot of different different types of people that don't have permanent homes. And she and her road dog, which is her partner, her boyfriend, maybe husband, I don't know. That's her road dog. But it's very interesting to listen to her. But I found it to be interesting that they're no longer allowed. We are no longer allowed to call a gypsy a gypsy. Now, I don't know how come all of a sudden we can't do that. And maybe it wasn't all of a sudden. Maybe it's a long time ago since we've been able to call somebody like her a gypsy. But I just always thought gypsies were the coolest. They were just the coolest people. They dressed so pretty, and they had like these like scarves that I just love. And but we don't say that no more. Just like the American Indians we're no longer allowed to call them Indians. They're not Indians anymore. And so when I was a kid, we played cowboys and Indians, and there was no sin in that. It was just what we did. And trying to get my needle in there. And so, but now we call them Native Americans. That's what they are now, Native Americans. We do not call them Indians. Now, I don't know if the people from India, if we can call them Indians, or if Indians is just a bad word that we can't say anymore. And so, and just like colored people, no, not colored. We don't use, people. I told you all this once before, but it's been a while. But when I was working, and I was the activities director in this memory care assisted living facility, and every morning we had to have a staff meeting. And this one morning, I went to our staff meeting, and I had a question about a couple that was in our residence, and I didn't say their name, but I said it's the colored couple. Well, our cook, who was colored, he about had a cow. He says, Elizabeth, we do not say that. I said, we don't know. I said, what? And he said, no, they are African American. I think black. No, he said black. You call them black. I said, good grief. I couldn't figure out, so at that time I learned, at that time we called him black. Now that was in, in, like the later 90s, maybe, later 90s, 98, maybe, 99. And, now I don't know what, so if I have to refer to another group of people that doesn't look just like me, I don't know what to call them. They're just people. They just people. And this makes it really hard. Because, I once made a journal, and it was all my gypsy journal, and I had so much fun with that. I had so much color in it, just so much. And it was my gypsy journal, but I guess I couldn't show that to anybody no more because gypsies are not gypsies. They're travelers now. And so, I don't know. And I wonder if there's anybody else that has had trouble with words like that you just can't, that words keep changing. So, like the word gay, we can't, if we're happy and having a good time, we can't call ourselves gay anymore because that word has changed. Because now gay is for people who love somebody of the same gender. I find it very comforting just to sit in my little corner of the world and just talk to myself. Because, see, I'm starting on my little cow. I got her little hip there. But, wait a minute, I'll look at the picture. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I can see, I always look at the pictures, but I can see how her hip is done in the green, but then there's like a black line that will separate the hips from her back, which there's not a line on the actual picture, but I'll put one there because that's what it is, because that's what it shows me. But yeah, so I want to do this for a little while. I could put it on a frame if I wanted to, but I'm just going to do it this way for right now. I might put it on a frame, who knows. See, that keeps putting up them security alerts. So I'm going to have to have my son come in here and look at it. I haven't even seen him today. Isn't that weird when you live in the same house and you don't see the other people that live in this house? It's weird. There's just a little bit weirdness going on. So anyhow, I really just wanted to stop by for a minute and see how y'all was doing, make sure y'all's behaving yourself, and let you know that I'm doing good, Papa's doing good. I'm supposed to go to have a bone density test tomorrow, but I'm not gonna go. You know why I'm not gonna go? Because you have to climb up on a table and lay there on a table. There's no way I'm going to get this 280 pounds up on a table with these legs that don't have work. I just had Papa helped me put moisturizing stuff on my leg and then put a sock over it on my one leg. My other leg is wrapped in that stuff that the doctor wrapped it in the other day, but I'm the only reason the insurances people are the ones that want you to go every 2 years for a bone density test, and my bone density tests have always been just fine. I don't have a problem with my bones, and And if I did, what would they do? Make me take calcium or something? I don't know. And so I'm going to call them tomorrow morning and cancel that because there's no way I can get up on that table. I don't know. You guys are all probably little skinny little things, and you wouldn't have that problem. But there's no way I can get up there on that table. So, and plus I don't want to go. And so that's that with that. That's that with that. And so I did a little bit of organizing today. I got this one shelf over here that I organized, so one shelf of the 3-shelf unit. And a little bit behind me, you can maybe see a little bit that I've organized a little bit. Not a lot. I don't do anything. I don't overdo anything, that's for sure. And so, but then I had that thing around me here that I hung my strings from. I took that down. I said that I don't want that up there anymore. So I put that away. I might put it back up again because I use that mostly when I'm doing macrame, and I'm not doing macrame right now, so I don't need it. I don't need it up there. And so now I'm just going a little further on that cow. See how I'm going back around her tail. I think this will be real cool. I don't get these done perfect. I don't do anything perfect. I do everything just kinda. And so, and then I like it, and as long as I like it, like my things that I've got hanging up here, I think they look just fine. If you can see some of my things there, I think they look fine. I really like my bee, my bumblebee bee. I think he turned out good. And then that one there, winter scene, I like that one a lot. And then these flowers, and believe in yourself is good. And then there's some diamond dot art there. And then some things some other people have given me. But I'm going to be hanging more stuff up there too, just so that it all looks pretty. Just so I can have my stuff around me. I like my stuff around me. And I just like stuff around me. And I know I don't need to have too much stuff around me. But I know I don't like that anymore. But as long as I got a pathway to get to my chair here, I think I'm in good shape. And so I guess my videos are more like a vlog now. I definitely have never been teaching anything. I like to show you what I'm doing. I do that. And I do like getting advice from all of you that tell me to help me along the way when I'm learning something new, because a lot of times I just want to learn something new. And lately I really like learning all of this stuff that has to do with needlework. I really like all of that. I think that is just great. And so, and then you all giving me advice as what I can do to make my job easier or better. I take that advice, and because I know y'all are a little bit smarter than me because you've done it longer than me or something. And sometimes you'll say, well, what if you just try, because just what you're thinking, and then I'll try it maybe, but then maybe I'll not try it. You never know. But I still like your comments. I said, oh my God, I get so excited when y'all comment on all my things. And yeah, I get very excited about that. So anyhow, I think what I'm going to do now is, let's see, was there anything else I had to say? The kids, are, what is her name? Aria didn't go to school today because they were having a field trip. They was having a field trip to go to Busch Gardens, her class was. But you had to pay $80 to go on the field trip and $60 for the lunch. And that's pretty expensive. Well, we couldn't quite afford that. And then she's not crazy about being around big crowds of people anyway. So she chose just to stay home today, which was fine. And so she didn't go to school today. But at this end of the year time, it's mostly just testing or fun times at school. So Jeffrey was sick today. He didn't go to school. Well, he didn't go yesterday or today because he's got like flu-like symptoms. But he's going tomorrow, even though he still doesn't feel real good. He's going to go tomorrow because they have testing, and he's got to go for his testing. And so yeah, I'm gonna just work on this. See, I just did that much of his tail, her tail. It's definitely a her, and I'm gonna continue to work on that and get that done. And done, maybe not done, and yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be wonderful. I'm going to, let's see, Thursday I gotta go get this thing tick off my leg. That's enough. I'm telling you, I just don't like leaving my house. But as I'm listening to this girl who's a traveler, gosh, how fun that would be. If I was back in being a teenager, early 20s or something, gosh, geez, I think it'd be fun to just be a gypsy. But I like the word gypsy, so I'm gonna say gypsy. But anyway, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of wisdom here. You see how when I organize, I can't find the diddly squat. Where did I put my? I can't read nothing to you if I don't find my book. And my book, I'm not gonna. See, this is why I need to just quit messing with my stuff. I need to just quit messing with my stuff. Once I organize, nothing is ever findable anymore. Well, if that just doesn't flop your dripper, I ain't got a thing here to read. Nothing. Well, here, I'm going to take this. Oh, here's this book, The Portals of Prayer. I'm going to do that one. I'll do that one because today is the 20th, May 20th. Faith in the Waiting. There has not been rain in Israel for 3 years. The ground is parched, the famine is severe, but Elijah knows that the rain is coming. He anticipates it so eagerly that he sends his servant 7 times to go look for clouds. He can't rest until he knows the first cloud is visible. The first cloud is proof for him that the rain is coming. The cloud by itself is enough to satisfy him. The cloud signifies the promise of rain, as Elijah had faith in God's providence. We have faith in Jesus' death. Wait a minute, let me read that with using the punctuation. As Elijah had faith in God's providence, we have faith that Jesus' death and resurrection is our way to eternal life with him. The author of Hebrews tells us, now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. We cannot see heaven yet. We are watching for one cloud on the horizon. When we need encouragement, we can read the stories of Noah waiting for deliverance from the flood, of David waiting to be rescued from Saul, and of Ruth and Naomi waiting for the family redeemer, and of Jesus who waited for the completion of God's plan and salvation. And that's what we do. We have faith in waiting. There's things that come to us by wait. We wait, and things will come to us if they're meant to be with us. And we have to not complain if we have to wait just a little while. Sometimes we're starving to death and you can smell dinner cooking. You just gotta wait a few more minutes and it'll be on the table. Okay, you guys, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I wind up with a little bit more content or something. But don't expect content every time I come in, because I only even know the word because other people talk about the content that they have for their videos. And then when I hear them talk about their content, I think, oh, I never thought about content. I just get on there and run my yapper. I have no thought of content. So anyhow, and some people have little outlines that they use on their videos and stuff. I don't think that'll ever come to me. So I think my videos are more of what they call a vlog, VLOG, a video log. And so it's just more talking about me, talk about my family, talk about what's going on or what's not going on, or just complaining, which I try not to complain very much, because complaining is like worrying. You just, nothing changes with complaining or worrying. And some people do think things change if you complain enough. I'm not going to complain. But anyhow, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Thank God. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, keep you totally free from any harm, any sickness, and by all means, no matter what, stay another day. God bless and keep you, and I'll see you on the next video. Now, if I can find my off button. Hmm. I'm still trying to find my off button, which is keeps getting covered up with these notices of my virus detection. Okay, I'm still, oh, good grief. Every time I almost find it, then there's another one. Do you hear them clickings? That's each one of them is it. I gotta go find my son. This is nuts. I can't get my off button. Okay, just a minute. I have to click out of all of these notifications, and then hopefully, okay, just a minute. I hope you're not still here. I hope you are. I need to learn to edit. I can get this stuff out of. Oh my word. Yeah, I gotta go get my son, see if he'll come in here.